I didn't think it'd take this long. What, Twitter? Oh no, there's nothing to fear. The deal is done. Both sides kept changing their minds, but with the impending court case this Friday, it was time to wrap things up. We turned on the news moments ago. Then she read it. What? Gandalf? Read what? Elon Musk purchases Twitter for $44 billion. Well, that's not so bad. No. No, it isn't.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and inside Elon Musk's very first day at Twitter, in which he announced / addressed the massive layoff rumor, among a whole bunch of other topics. You saw in my video yesterday, Elon literally arriving with a literal kitchen sink in his hand, and there's pretty much nothing more hilarious than that. As I'm making this video, we know that he is currently meeting with Twitter staff. So I'll probably have another video later today to wrap up everything that happened there. We saw earlier today that Elon put out kind of a PR release to advertisers saying, hey, not a lot is going to change. I don't think a lot needs to change either. I mean, honestly, get rid of the shadow banning, get rid of the deboosting, fix the algorithm so that people can actually see the content from the creators that they want, and get rid of the bots. They're also talking about adding full-length video features, which I think would be really cool because, well, I mean, honestly, I tweet out a lot of videos and Twitter suppresses them because they're links back to YouTube. So if Twitter can monetize that, that'd be just another way for people to see my videos, which I think would be great. Even talked about it being a competitor to YouTube. Well, let's get into everything from today, including the layoffs, after a quick word from this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Look, you've been around, you know that I've been talking about Meta PCs for a very long time. In fact, it's the primary computer I use. But it's not just because they're a sponsor. It's for so many more reasons. They have fully customizable, configurable PCs, and all the hardest to find parts in stock and ready to go. They also have ready to ship PCs ready for you today. Here's a couple reasons why I like Meta PCs. First and foremost, it's veteran ownership. Meta PCs is a veteran-owned business. One of Meta's owners has served both in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in Meta's operations center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. They offer financing. It has 100% US-based sales and support. And when you receive your PC, it's ready to go right out of the box. You don't have to get complicated and set things up. You just plug it all in and you're ready to rock. And on top of that, Meta PCs is offering you, my viewer, a huge discount when you use the link in the description or you use promo code TheQuartering. If you use my code at checkout, not only do you save money, but you support my content and a company that will not bow to cancel culture. So maybe you're not ready to pick up a new computer today, but when you are, remember to go to metapcs.com and use promo code TheQuartering to support me and to save money. And everybody wins. I know you might not be ready to buy a computer right this very second, but they've got the 40 series NVIDIA cards in stock, and they've been a strong supporter of the channel and stood by us in the face of various cancel cultures. It's the computer I use, it's the laptop I use, it's what I recommend to friends and family. So when you're ready, check them out. Remember the promo code to save. Inside Elon Musk's first day at Twitter, with one of his kids in tow, Musk was mobbed in the coffee shop, and employees asked about his reported plan to cut 75% of the workforce. It's finally sinking in that Elon Musk is going to be the owner of Twitter. On Wednesday morning, Musk walked into the San Francisco headquarters of the social media company he's been pursuing on and off for most of the year. Entering Twitter HQ, let that sink in. Musk tweeted, on Friday, the billionaire is expected to close his $44 billion acquisition, setting the Twitter on a radically new course that will likely involve massive job cuts, a mountain of debt, and ambitious goals of turning the company into a super app which rivals the power and reach of Tencent's WeChat. I'm all for it, by the way. 100% all for it. I mean, if people can see my videos there, if people, and people can actually follow me and interact with me there, if they have live chat built in, they have all this kind of stuff. Heck yeah. Now, Musk was swarmed at the coffee shop. Musk also showed up at the coffee shop inside of Twitter's HQ along with his toddler from his relationship with Grimes, according to an employee who witnessed the episode. Musk ordered a coffee, then was swarmed by about 40 people. He talked for about an hour. At one point, he was asked about the Washington Post report that he was planning to cut 75% of staff. Musk replied that he didn't even know where that number came from, according to the employee. The person asked not to be identified as discussing private matters. A Twitter spokesperson also did not reply to requests for comment. The Washington Post story explained that Musk had told prospective co-investors that the deal he intended to reduce the number of Twitter employees by up to 75%, which would leave him with roughly 2,000 people. However, a presentation deck that Musk shared with prospective investors and banks detailed an increase in Twitter's headcount by almost 50% from where it is today over the course of about 3 years, according to New York Times. Employees will likely get more answers on Friday when Musk is due to speak to his new workforce. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how this all shakes out because, I didn't believe that he was going to cut 75% of people, especially all willy-nilly. He's not going to just walk in there and say, all right, everyone line up. And like every fourth person, you get to keep your job. He needs to collect lots of data to see who does what kind of, work quality they do. It's not like he knows about every little department inside this building. How could he possibly be making cuts like this? What he'll probably do is name a new CEO. I don't expect any major cuts this year. How could he? Christmas time is the biggest advertising time of year. Twitter needs to secure advertising to make money. They need to roll out new features to make money. They need to get people to pay for things like Twitter Blue by adding features. I never thought of paying for it, but with the 10-minute video thing that I can upload, I might actually do it. But it's because I'm a content creator, not there's a lot less of us than the people that use Twitter. But there's some funny memes that came out of this. That face when you can't believe this is happening to you. Here's Elon, by the way, looking swole. Her face. Now maybe she's just intently listening. Definitely doesn't look very happy though. Then you have, wait, what happened? They blocked me? I didn't even know. How did this happen? Oh, that's so sad. Hold on, let me see if I can figure this out. Why block me? I didn't even at them. Oh, they're protected. Okay. Well, it was like a legendary meltdown. Where they were like, oh, and it got like 40,000 retweets, by the way, and then they were just getting dunked on from everybody. This is like a senior engineer at Twitter. Yeah, senior iOS engineer at Twitter, vegan, marathon runner, dog lover, and pizza fan. You see this previous tweet, to balance things out, I visited the White House today and flipped it off. Wow, that's totally not unhinged. You could see, if you ran your business honestly, none of this would be happening. 15,000 likes. It's so funny to me that they're just like, well, you're fired. Trump voice, just start your own Twitter. Nothing has validated Elon's announcement more than the behavior of Twitter employees since the announcement. This person essentially tweeted out that it was ridiculous, or they replied to Elon directly and said, I'm paraphrasing, but I mean, I've earned enough trust with you. You know that, I'm not making this up. It said something along the lines of replying to Elon or quote tweeting Elon, who had said, I met a lot of cool people at Twitter today. And then she quote tweeted it and said something like, yeah, was it nice to look everyone in the face of the 75% of people you're going to lay off? We deserve some basic human decency, like job security. So everyone like dunked on her and said, actually, no, job security is not a basic human right, and you sound entitled. You know, have you tried building your own Twitter? That's what you kept telling us when you banned us. Might want to try her approach. Welcome, just saying welcome instead of, you know, like being a lunatic. You know, and on this on top of, by the way, like, again, he already said that, oh yeah, pronouns in the bio too, all this stuff, you know, it's absolutely, here's some also tweeting, F the 4th of July. What freedom do we have? Are you joking? Are you joking? And there's like just lots more of, I wish somebody had screenshot of the tweet because it was totally unhinged. But they received some instant backlash. And then you see like this video, a day in the life of a Twitter employee. No wonder Elon Musk is firing 75% of them. It's just like one of those weird cringe videos where like some like rich entitled brat like doesn't do any work and talks about how great the food is and going, I did yoga and then I did a meeting and then I went on the roof and I made some espresso and then I got a wine. Like if that's what your day is like at work, like you're gone. You're not adding any value. Blue check tells Elon Musk he better meet Twitter employees' demands or else he'll lose them. And LOL. We're really sorry we missed this from a couple days ago when Twitter employees released their list of demands for Elon Musk. What's really funny about Zach Cantor's tweet is that he seems to think Elon would be upset about losing 75% of his staff when he's openly talking about laying that many off. And the way some of them have been behaving on Twitter, we're not surprised. Yeah, you see this article here, entitled "Whiny Twitter Employee Openly Talking Smack at Elon Musk Does Not Go Well at All." Oh, this is it. This is it. Okay. Not sure we'd talk smack to the guy who's buying Twitter. Silly Twitter employee. Hey, we get it. Twitter employees are probably pissed that they will no longer be able to control the narrative, but oh well, such is life. And while we're not Twitter employees, we're pretty sure we wouldn't openly tweet smack at the guy who will be deciding our future. Not smart. Hey, Elon Musk, thanks for visiting Twitter San Francisco. Hope you enjoyed your coffee at the Perch. Just one question. Was it fun to look at the faces of people you said you'd be laying off? That was the initial tweet. What this shows is how entitled the employees really are and how they feel untouchable. Oh, and if you're wondering how the Twitter employees likely lean, shows the tweet about greatest country in the world? For who? Lather replies, such entitlement when your company has been bleeding through cash for the years, like the Perch. One thing everyone's about to learn, Elon will manage the business tightly and efficiently. If teams aren't highly productive, cross-functional, adaptive, and willing to put in tons of time, he's got no use for them, and will build one that is. A cushy 9-to-4 job will not be this. Then someone else wrote, what did you get done this week? As a reference to, Elon Musk and Parag Agrawal. He's definitely going to remember your face when he fires you. Ain't no charity. When's your last day at Twitter? Yeah, I mean, like, just like, this did not go well at all. Oh, and here's, such entitlement. Oh, it just disappeared in real time. I didn't even refresh that. So I think that the meltdown's been pretty hilarious. I don't know if I'd be openly talking smack. I mean, maybe, you get a bunch of likes and retweets, but you can't pay the mortgage with that. So, I mean, good on you. I keep saying, by the way, that he's meeting with them today. It's actually tomorrow. So we'll have to see exactly when that might be. I suspect he'll close today, but it might wait till 5 o'clock tomorrow. It takes a while to move around $50 billion, I imagine. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click that subscribe button down below. I publish videos 6 days a week. I would absolutely love it if you got notified when I do, or at least you could sort and find mine. So thanks.